Hello dear students. In the today's class, I am starting a chapter relation and functions. Already you are familiar with the concept of relations and its associated terminologies. We have learned about the relation in the first few classes. So in this chapter, we will study the further aspects of the relation and its associated terms. Okay, that is nothing but the type of relation and its associated results. So this second year relation and functions will carry 11 marks in your annual examination. That is one question for 1 mark and one question for 2 mark and one question for 3 mark, and last one is one question for 5 marks. Totally you will get 11 mark questions in your annual examinations. So let us take a quick revision on the basics of the relation concept. So in our daily life, we will come across the relations or statements like, so A is brother of B. So we will see the statements like this in our daily life. And C is sister of C is sister of D. So in these two statements, so the phrases brother of and sister of, the brother of and sister of, these two phrases will represent the connection between the A and B, C and D. So these are called as the primary relation phrases in our daily life. So when we will come across the mathematical relations. So we know the terms similar, parallel, and less than, greater than, so many terms. So triangle ABC is similar to the triangle EFG. Line L1 is parallel to the line L2, right? 7 is less than 8, okay? 5 is greater than 3. So here the words similar, parallel, less than and greater than represent the mathematical relation between two things. Okay, so and come to the relation. Relation is in mathematics. A relation in mathematics is denoted by capital R, and so to define the relation we need non-empty set of order pairs, that is nothing but a Cartesian product. So A B belongs to the R means A comma B belongs to the order pair. A comma B belongs to the R means A is related to the B. We can read it as A is related to the B. So let us see what is Cartesian product order pair. Okay, so let us study the Cartesian product of a sets. Cartesian product of Cartesian product of sets. Okay, so let us consider two sets A and B. Let A and B be two non-empty sets. Then the set of all order pairs, A comma B, such that A belongs to the capital A, B belongs to capital B. Set of all order of pairs A comma B such that A belongs to A, B belongs to B is called the Cartesian product of the set A to the set B. So this is what, and the Cartesian product of set A to the set B is represented by A cross B. So it says that A cross B is equal to the order pair A comma B such that A belongs to set A, B belongs to the set B. So once again, Cartesian product means let A and B be two non-empty sets, then the set of all the Cartesian product A comma B such that A belongs to the set A, B belongs to the set B is called Cartesian product of the set A to the set B, and it is denoted by A cross B. So A cross B is equal to the A comma B order pair A comma B such that A belongs to A, B belongs to B. So let us see one example. Let A is equal to the 1, 2, 3. A is equal to 1, 2, 3. B is equal to the x comma 1. Okay. Set A contains 3 elements, set B contains 2 elements. Let us write the Cartesian product of A and B. That is A cross B is equal to the 1, 2, 3 cross x comma 1. So let us write all the order pairs 1 comma x, 1 comma x, 1 comma 1, 2 comma x, 2 comma 1, 3 comma x, 3 comma 1, 3 comma x, 3 comma 1. So this is the set of all order pairs. That is A cross B, Cartesian product A cross B. Similarly, we can write B cross A, that is equal to the B cross A is equal to B is x comma y cross A is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is equal to Cartesian product x comma 1, x comma 2, x comma 3, x comma 1, x comma 2, x comma 3, then y comma 1, y comma 2, y comma 3, y comma 1, y comma 2, y comma 3. Okay, so similarly we can write B cross B also and A cross A also. B cross B is x comma y cross x comma y. This is equal to the x cross x comma x, x comma y comma x, y comma x, y comma y. So this is about the Cartesian product of the two sets. Okay. So let us see. So suppose A set A contains n elements and set B contains m elements, then the number of elements in the Cartesian product of A and B. Number of elements in the Cartesian product of A and B is n into m. That is, see, set A contains 3 elements, set B contains 2 elements. So it is 2 into 3. So it's Cartesian product. A cross B should contain 6 elements. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So if set A contains n elements, set B contains m elements, then its Cartesian product contains m into n or n into m elements. Suppose A cross B is equal to 5. That is, if A cross B is equal to 5, find it is equal to the null set. If A is equal to 5 or B is equal to the 5. So Cartesian product of two sets is null set if any one of them will null set. Then so this is about the Cartesian product of the two sets. Okay. Then and regarding the order pair, you can see two order pairs A comma B is equal to the x comma y. If two order pairs are equal, then their corresponding elements will be equal. That is a equal to x, b is equal to the y. So this is about the Cartesian product. So let us see relation. So what is the relation? So relation. Already I said it is denoted by capital R. A relation R from set A to set B is a subset of the Cartesian product A cross B. R relation from set A to set B on a two non-empty set. It is a subset of Cartesian product. It is a subset of the Cartesian product. So, and if A contains m elements, B contains m elements, then already I said A cross B contains mn elements. A cross B contains mn order pairs. Okay. So then the number of relation from A to B, number of relations from A to B are 2 is to mn. A very important one. So number of relation from the set A to B are 2 is to mn, where m is the number of element in B and n is the number of element in set A. Okay. Then come to the domain and range. Domain and range of a relation. Domain of a relation. Domain of the relation. Okay. So already we know the definition of relation is a subset of the Cartesian product. That is R is equal to A comma B such that A belongs to capital A, B belongs to capital B. I am going to define a relation on domain of a relation. So let's see if there are two sets. This is set A, B. A is related to B. That is a relation between these two. Okay. So let us take 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay. Then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are the two sets. Then the relation is defined. Relation is defined as R is equal to the 1 comma 8, 3 comma 6, 5 comma 2, 1 comma 4 is a relation. So let us see, I am defining the domain of the relation is a relation. So domain is nothing but the set of all the elements of the order pair A comma B. First set of all the first elements or components. Set of all the first elements or components of the order pair A comma B in the relation R. That is domain of R is equal to the A such that A comma B belongs to R. So what is domain of R is set of all the first elements of the order pair belongs to the relation R. So domain ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ನಾವು? It is the set. ಇದು ಒಂದು set. ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಆರ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಡೊಮೇನ್. ಸೊ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇದೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿನ. ಎ ಸೆಟ್ ಎ 1 3 5 7, set B 2 4 6 8 10. It is odd number set, it is a even number set, and relation is defined from A to the B, and the relation given in particular 1 8 3 6 5 2 1, 4. So ಇದರ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಬರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಬರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಆಫ್ R is equal to ಇದರ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ set of first elements of the Cartesian first elements of the order pair. ಈ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ 1 3 5 1 ಐತೆ ನಾನು ಬರೆಯೋಷ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ 1 3 5. So it is your domain. 1 is related to A, 3 is related to 6, 1 is related to 8, 3 is related to 6, 5 is related to 2, and 1 is related to 4. Here 7 is free. All free. 7 is free. It is not related to any element of the set B. ಯಾವುದೇ element ಗೆ ಅದೇನಿಲ್ಲ related ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. Therefore it doesn't come under the domain. And in a concept ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ domain ಅಂದ್ರೆ range of a relation. That is range of a relation. Range of a relation. Range of a relation ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ set of all the first elements of the order pair A, B ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು domain range is nothing but that it is also set of all the second elements of the order pair A, B. So second elements set in the order pair A, B ಅದೇನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ range of R is equal to B, that is B such that A, B belongs to R. So now the example ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ R equal to set A set B ಇದಾವ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ and domain ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದರ ರೇಂಜ್ ಬರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ set of second elements of the order pair. Second elements ನೋಡ್ರಿ 8 6 2 4. So range of R is equal to second elements are 8 6 2 4. So range of this relation is 8 6 2 4. That is this step is long. Okay, so 10 doesn't come under the range of relation R because it is doesn't related to the any element of the set A. Okay, so domain is 1 3 5, range is 8 6 2 4. Okay, next is already we know relation of a set, that is R is equal to A, B such that A belongs to A, B belongs to B. This is a relation of the set. Let us see inverse relation of the set. Inverse of a relation. So let R is a relation from the set. R is a relation from set A to B. R is a relation from A set A to B. That is right. This is set A, set B. It is a relation from A to B. R is a relation from A to B. That is A, B such that A belongs to A, B belongs to B. In a inverse of a relation, depend on what you think, right? It is a relation from B to A. Inverse of a relation R is denoted by R inverse. So R inverse is a relation from set B to the A. That is equal to the A antadare order pair reverse agutide. That is B, A such that B belongs to the capital B, A belongs to the capital A. So this is order pair reverse agutide B, A. So R is the relation of the R inverse is inverse of a relation R, that is from B to the A, denoted by R inverse. So that is if A, B belongs to R, implies B, A belongs to its inverse. A, B R ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ B, A R inverse ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay,
let us take an example. Example is, let A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. R is equal to, we find R, 1 comma A, 1 comma C, 2 comma D, 2 comma C be a relation. Then its inverse is R inverse is equal to D. R inverse is equal to D. So just reverse the order there. That is A comma 1 comma A becomes A comma 1, C comma 1, D comma 2 and C comma 2. This is R inverse. Then what about the range and domain of the R inverse? Range and domain of R inverse. Domain of R inverse. So this is a case that B relation is defined from A to B, R is defined from A to B, and A is its domain, B is its range. See here, now R inverse is defined from B to A. Here, this is the domain of the R inverse. That is nothing but the range of R. Domain of R inverse is range of R. Next, range of R inverse is equal to range of R inverse is A. It is a domain of R. Therefore, it is equal to the domain of R. So this is regarding the inverse of a relation. So next is